Have you ever wondered why some people seem to always advance, expanding their horizons and thriving in every way, while others remain stagnant? At the heart of this question may lie a simple yet powerful prayer. It is said that Jabez, a lesser-known biblical figure, made a prayer that completely changed his life. He asked God not only for blessings but also for protection and the expansion of territories. And his life was transformed in an impressive way. The story of Jabez, though brief, brings profound lessons about how faith and determination can lead to true and sustainable prosperity. Hello and welcome to the Divine Prosperity Channel. Do you know why you should watch this video until the end? Because together, we will uncover not only the secrets of this powerful prayer but also how you can apply it to your financial, professional, and spiritual life. Get ready for a journey of discoveries that could expand your own territories in extraordinary ways. Jabez, a somewhat obscure figure from the scriptures, offers an extraordinary example of how faith and the right request can lead to a life of abundance and expansion. Today, we will explore every aspect of this prayer, unveiling the secrets behind the words that Jabez uttered and how we can apply these principles in our lives to achieve genuine prosperity. And why is this so important? In a world where we often feel limited by circumstances or fears, Jabez's story reminds us of the power of faith and prayer. He did not settle for his situation but sought divine blessing to transform his reality. And most impressively, he asked for his borders to be enlarged, a request that goes far beyond the material, touching on the spiritual and emotional. Stay with us until the end of this video, as we will reveal how you can, through Jabez's prayer, ask for and receive blessings that will transform your life. And not only that, but also how to live a life without pain, guided and protected by the divine hand. Follow every detail, because every second of this video could be the foundation for the expansion of your own territories. Shall we? As we delve into the story of Jabez, we find a biblical character who, despite being mentioned briefly, left a lasting mark through his prayer. His story is narrated in the book of Chronicles, specifically in chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. But who is Jabez? And why does his story resonate so deeply even today? Jabez means the one who causes pain, a name given by his mother who, according to the scriptures, gave birth in pain. This name carries significant weight as it reflects not only the physical pain at the moment of birth but perhaps also predicted future challenges in Jabez's life. However, it is fascinating to note how he did not let his name define his destiny. Instead of accepting a life marked by pain and suffering, Jabez chose to call upon God for a radical change. He prayed for blessings and prosperity but also for protection from evil that could cause him pain. This prayer was not a simple request for material wealth, it was a profound appeal for expansion in all aspects of his life: spiritual, physical, emotional, and territorial. Jabez shows us that, regardless of our circumstances of birth or the expectations others may have about us, we have the ability to achieve something greater. He did not conform to the pre-established narrative for his life but actively sought divine blessing to rewrite it. The lesson we can take from Jabez's story is powerful, no matter the meaning of our names or the limitations imposed on us, whether by society, family, or ourselves. With faith and the right prayer, we can ask for and expect great things. Jabez teaches us that through faith, we can not only expect a life without pain but also a life of continuous expansion and growth. Now that we know a little about who Jabez was and the meaning of his name, let's dive into the prayer he made, which is recorded in the book of Chronicles, chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. The prayer is short, but each word carries impressive depth. Jabez said, "Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me, and keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Oh, that you would bless me." This is the first part of the prayer. Jabez begins his request with a cry for blessing. In the biblical view, blessing involves not only material prosperity but also spiritual and relational. He seeks divine approval, that everything he does may be productive and fruitful. And enlarge my territory. Jabez asks for an expansion of territories. This request goes beyond simple territorial gains. It symbolizes the desire to increase his influence, capacities, and opportunities. In a broader sense, it is a request for growth in all areas of life. Let your hand be with me. Here, Jabez seeks the continuous presence of God in his life. The hand of God symbolizes protection, guidance, and strength. Having God's hand with him means that Jabez desired to be under divine guidance, ensuring that his actions were aligned with God's will. And keep me from harm so that I will be free from pain. Finally, Jabez asks for protection from evil. This part of the prayer reflects his desire to live free from anxieties that could bring suffering to his life, something his name suggested he would face. He seeks an existence free from pain and suffering, which is profoundly significant. The prayer of Jabez is, therefore, a model of how we can address God with requests that encompass not only our immediate needs but also our deepest desires for growth, protection, and blessing in all aspects of life. If you're enjoying this content and want to continue learning how to expand your territories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Divine Prosperity channel, activate the notification bell, and leave your comment below. This really helps us bring more valuable teachings like this to you. Beyond the powerful prayer of Jabez, the Bible is full of principles that teach us about prosperity and personal and spiritual growth. Let's explore some of these principles that, when applied, can truly transform our lives, providing not only material prosperity but also spiritual and emotional well-being. One of the most central concepts of biblical prosperity is the idea of sowing and reaping. As written in the second letter to the Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 6, remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. This principle teaches us about the importance of generosity and investment, whether in our communities, businesses, or spiritual lives. Generosity is not just a one-way street, it is a cycle of giving and receiving that promotes continuous and mutual increase. Another vital principle is that of trust and dependence on God. In the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 33, Jesus advises us to seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to us as well. This underscores the importance of prioritizing our spiritual life and our relationship with God, trusting that He will take care of our material needs and guide us to true prosperity. Additionally, the Bible speaks of wisdom and discernment as keys to prosperity. Proverbs, chapter 4, verse 7, tells us that wisdom is supreme, therefore, get wisdom. Though it cost all you have, get understanding. This shows that the pursuit of knowledge and understanding is crucial. Not just worldly knowledge, but wisdom that comes from God and helps us make choices that lead to growth and expansion. Finally, the Bible teaches about integrity and hard work. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 11, we learn that dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. This principle reinforces the idea that ethical and diligent work is rewarded and is a fundamental component of true prosperity. These principles are not just theoretical, they are practical and applicable in our daily lives. By integrating these teachings into our daily routine, we can begin to see significant changes not only in our financial situation but also in our spiritual and emotional well-being. Understanding Jabez's prayer is just the first step. The true challenge and opportunity arise when we try to apply these powerful principles in our daily lives. Here are some practical tips on how you can use Jabez's prayer to improve your own living conditions, career, and spirituality. Start by making a prayer similar to Jabez's, asking God to bless you abundantly. Be specific about the areas of your life where you want to see growth and improvement. This may include health, relationships, career, finances, and even your spiritual growth. Remember, asking for blessings is not just about material gains but also about spiritual and emotional enrichment. Exploring new opportunities can be intimidating, but it is crucial for growth. This may mean changing careers, starting a new business, or even investing in continuous education. Like Jabez, do not be afraid to ask God for courage and opportunities to expand your boundaries. Seek wise counsel and make prudent plans to explore new horizons. The presence of God in your life is a source of strength and guidance. Just as Jabez asked for God's hand to be with him, seek that same guidance in your daily life. This can be achieved through regular prayer, Bible study, and engagement with a faith community. Let these practices deepen your relationship with God and guide your decisions. Jabez's request for deliverance from evil is crucial. In a world full of challenges and temptations, asking for protection is more relevant than ever. This may involve praying for wisdom to avoid bad decisions or for strength to resist temptations that could lead you astray. It also involves building an environment and relationships that support your well-being and values. As you implement these steps, regularly reflect on the changes in your life. Take note of the blessings received and the lessons learned. Gratitude and acknowledgement of God's blessings are essential components of a prosperous and balanced life. I want to encourage each of you not just to hear or read about Jabez's prayer but to live these principles in your daily life. Make prayer a constant practice, not as a magic formula but as a sincere means of communication with God. Expanding your territories is not just about achieving external success but about growing internally and spiritually. Remember that every step you take toward your goals, accompanied by faith and prayer, is a step toward a fuller and more blessed life. Do not be discouraged by the obstacles or difficulties that will inevitably arise. See them as opportunities to strengthen your faith and resilience. By applying the principles of Jabez's prayer in your life, you are choosing to live a life of meaning, embracing all the blessings that God has in store for you. May your journey be fruitful, and your life truly expanded in every sense. Thank you for staying with us on the Divine Prosperity channel. If this video was helpful to you, please share it with friends and family who can also benefit from these powerful truths. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and leave your comment below. We want to hear how you plan to apply Jabez's prayer in your life. Lastly, I would like to leave a blessing for all of you. May God's blessings be abundant in your lives, may your territories be expanded, and may you be protected from all harm. May this prayer bring a new dimension of growth and prosperity to you and your family.